Hey everybody, welcome, BogMod here, and we did it! I've caught the big fish. Yes, it is a grade A Skygill. Apparently I need to catch 20 grade A fish for a point. That's fine. An achievement. We've caught one. And that's good enough for me. Excuse me, guys. Continue to work with my philosophy of I should only have to do a spot each enemy once.
I smell treasure.
Probably even less, really, when you think about it, because we've got what's it? The Marken. Marhen, sorry.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
Now, I'm too slow. Your turn, Judith.
We'll make mincemeat out of them.
Sucker!
Keep it going.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
And so with that all good and under consideration,
Let's make good work.
Activating skills.
Sucker! Chance. Right there.
killing everything I fight once or come across once is even less important.
Keep it going.
I'd probably just kill them all the stuff once, at least each new critter once.
Use a shark boost to get the upper
Lay
hand.
on the pain, Leon.
There. Now's our time. Have some more. Knock them down. There. I didn't even break a sweat. You ain't half bad, Lance.
Cuttlefish. Ooh, got me grand for that.
I'm coming for you.
You have a charge attack ready.
We have a chance for a preemptive strike.
Hostilities ended. Gathering
Look at all these guys. I don't
together.
really need to fight them, do I?
Magic attacks work best.
So you guys be so gung-ho about this legacy business. Or who does it seem like your style? Oh, that? Yeah. Oh, I wanted the clue.
The battle commences.
Bug, you got in the way of what I wanted.
Give them your all.
Some more.
You will regret that.
Activating skills.
Sucker!
Now or never.
Right there.
Keep it going.
Activating skill.
Have some more. You're exposed.
My move.
Activating skills.
Take him down, Celine.
Gotcha. Knock them down, Lester.
Right there.
Your move.
Chance.
Use a shark boost to get these certain arts will work better.
There. Bam.
You're free. Gotcha. Knock them down, Lester.
Too slow. Chance.
Give them your all.
Right there.
Activating skills.
Sucker.
Activating
Right
skills.
there. Take him down, Celine.
Have some more. Knock them down, Lester.
Right there. Stop.
Dead bug is dead. Now, back to Ascend. Bunch of artifacts back in the cart with the Genesis Tower. A bunch of them. They vanished. Oh, yeah, right. There was the weapons and the bombs. Yeah, the robot. Let's best investigate their whereabouts. Not just anyone can use them. This one plus at least. Okay. So it could be the artifacts.
So we have a missing artifact, Almada's legacy, and now the Genesis is reacting to something.
Not the kind of thing we can just turn a blind eye to. That's for damn sure.
I feel ya. Appreciate you guys giving us a hand with this one.
I would be cautious around that one.
So soon enough, yeah.
What? Is this one of Almada's storage sites?
And we've arrived at our destination.
Could be.
Let us proceed.
So,
with
random
caution.
cave doesn't quite seem their style.
Ought to be able to rest up here.
I feel good as new.
Alright.
Get a load of that ship. Gives off a real smuggler's hideout vibe.
Yeah. End of the line coming up.
Who are you? How did you get here?
Robin Glasgow, right? Look, we don't mean you any harm. I'm a Spriggan. Me and my pals here have a couple of questions
People
we'd
say
like to ask.
he keeps saying that, and like, I feel like no one ever actually properly defined. Why is that a word that people in the setting know?
Huh?
It's not like Jaeger. He is, as
started
far as we
working
can tell,
for
one of a kind
when I was
guy.
15 years old. Couldn't land any other way to make a decent living. So when the boss said jump, I asked how high. After a while, I was put in charge of managing the goods. Apart from that, they left me in the dark. That might be the reason I got in good with them. Not even Dante's ever tried to do away with me.
You had tenure, in a manner of speaking.
And for a mafioso, you must have been pretty reliable. The fact that you were hiding here on your own for over 2 months is proof of that.
Save the backhanded compliments. Still, I've got to hand it to you for nosing out my safe house. What are you here for, if not to dispose of me? Mira? Revenge? I'm not going to resist either way, so whatever you're after, be my guest.
That look on his face. It's as if he's given up.
Hey, humility is a virtue, old man. You want to make a confession, we'll hear you out.
Huh?
Now, Celise. Let's not complicate matters here. What we want to ask about is Almata's legacy. The Crimson Fragment, to be more precise.
You know about that?
Not half as much as you, by the sound of it. Word is, there's some sort of component out there. Something Almata called the Final Key. The entire criminal underworld is up in arms trying to find it.
What do you want with it anyway? I pray to Adios I'm wrong, but are you aiming to raise Gehenna all over again?
Ooh.
Answer me. What do you plan to do if you get that fragment? Do you really want another disaster like Cray Village on your hands?
Okay, so that could be the artifact behind what allowed them to make the nuclear bombs.
Wait a minute. What's Cray got to do with this?
Are you saying its destruction is related somehow?
Setting that nuclear weapon off was pure evil on Almata's part. Completely wiped Cray Village off the map. If the legacy is mixed up in all that...
This thing is setting off more alarm bells by the minute. You must have been in pretty deep with that bomb fiasco, too.
Let's just say even a bottom-of-the-barrel grunt like me has a moral code to live by.
And I can put up with the murder, and the terrorism, and the sex slavery, and the extortion, and the thievery, and the smuggling, and the arms dealing. But I draw the and hurting all those innocent people. But a nuclear bomb.
I won't let anybody repeat the atrocities committed by those bastards up top.
I see. You possess more of a conscience than I would assume from a member of the Mafia. But that's all the more reason for you to comply. Our work involves retrieving and isolating dangerous articles that fall beyond the bounds of conventional wisdom. I'm sure you realize that we can't just let anyone run rampant with them out in the open.
And then there's all the craziness that went down back in Edith. Don't know how much the two coincide, but if Almata's got anything to do with it, then we need to put the final nail in their coffin ASAP. And I'm thinking you probably feel the same way.
You've got me pegged there. All right, I give. Maybe this is my chance to make good on things. Not that I expect to be forgiven just like that.
So you'll help us?
I advise you not petition help from those who are beyond it.
Oh. Oh, it's a church.
The
I think it's
warrior
church.
monks in the
Yeah.
church. Iscariot!
Whoa! Who said you chucklehoods could barge in on us?
I thought I sensed something earlier. To what do we owe the pleasure, Vice Captain?
Oh, that's where the blue is from. Hey, Ashladd.
Mother Celise, Father Leon, I scarcely expected to see you here, much less with that Spriggan. Nevertheless, we have a mission to perform. I must ask that you not impede it.
You've got a mission. What about us? We're not the ones doing the impeding here, bub.
I'm guessing you came for his head?
Correct. This man is to be executed for his misdeeds.
Ah, the church with their extrajudicial murders.
Robin Glasgow, as a member of Almada, drove his truck into Cray Village that fateful day. It was you, without question, who delivered the nuclear weapon that visited tragedy upon its inhabitants.
I didn't realize.
I don't know he realized either.
But even still, he only did that because he was ordered to. It's not like he knew what he was carrying.
She's right. I had no clue what that orb was about. At least not then. However...
Say, those lunatics have gone too far. Thousands of innocent people murdered. Wait, the car's turn. Was that... Is this my fault? Nope. Anyone could have done the job. Literally... Hermes could have done the job. Look what it is. Glasgow. Ah, Melchior. We'll work B and take the next one over to Arassian for us. Okay.
Even after learning what it was capable of, I still took that second shipment to Arassian. My family lives an honest life. If I rocked the boat, it would have been them who suffered for it. So I left Taria. She returned to her hometown with her son, while I went back to work.
I mean, as much as I want to hold him accountable for that aspect, literally, at that stage, they could have gotten those bombs there, no matter what he did. Though, the Arassian one, he probably could have tried to speak out and warn someone. So on that one, I will hold him accountable.
Damn. That's brutal.
And yet, this does not change how you carried out the plan with full knowledge of what it entailed. Such are the deeds of a heretic. Only in death may you find redemption. You know,
I'm not a fan of Iscariot. They kind of, like, they're doing the job that we already got introduced to with Kevin. He was literally the heretic hunter. I gotta double check that title. Pretty sure his title was literally, his alias was literally heretic hunter. I guess they wanted to introduce an element. But we're like, we don't want to have Kevin have the job anymore. So they created this other organization that does the same thing he does. Yeah. He literally, he killed Wiseman with the Salt Pail Bolt. Yeah. So, but even then, he seemed far more interested in the fact that there was the supernatural element at play, rather than just like, no, we think you're a bad un. That the church apparently has, and is actively pursuing. It'd be like the modern, if the modern era had the Pope had a death squad he sent out. just
But hang on a minute. He's not the one you should be blaming here.
I feel the same. It isn't worth taking his life over.
Especially when we literally have a legal system for this.
I'd save my breath if I were you. Once someone has been branded a heretic, he won't stop until justice is meted out. That does pose a problem, though. We can't wring very much information out of a corpse, after all.
If it's a scrap you're looking for, come get some.
If you insist on interfering with our duties, then so be it. 2 Dominions will present a minor challenge. We may need to exert ourselves after a fashion.
You're dumb. I'm sorry. You've never come out on top over them.
We saw those before in Arasion.
Yes, those are multiplex spiritual marks, made manifest through their Xiphas. And the Vice Captain's is nearly as powerful as our stigmas.
Hey, who are you calling a minor challenge?
Damn. I'm sidestepping this one. These guys ain't messing around, so don't get sloppy out there.
Fine. Let's do this.
There are so many of them. Look out!
Sorry, buddy. You're entirely too new to be spouting lines like that against established setting. Don't
Use
care.
a shark boost to get the upper hand.
Give him hell!
Think fast! Take this!
Go punch Van a bunch, please.
We'll show no mercy!
Oh, yeah, what are your resistances? Nothing specific.
Got your number?
You're freaking dead!
Don't get in our way! Don't get in our way!
And, there we go.
Goddess, give me strength.
Eat this!
There!
You're done for! My move now. It's go time!
Give them your all! New
Take
speed
'em down,
limiter
please.
unlocked!
Don't get in our way! Activating skill.
Take this, Grand Serpent!
Stop! Face me!
Go, Leon!
Can't beat me.
We'll show no mercy! Don't get in our way!
Van's gonna need some healing.
Yes, I've got
Well, he was, but then he died.
We'll show no mercy! Thanks, pal.
Luckily,
Now's our time to shine, Heat.
You're a powerful foe indeed. In her holy name.
Time to attack.
Here goes!
Let's check them.
Something's trying to attack.
They're coming. Get ready.
Face me.
There!
In her holy name. Face me.
Have some more! Here goes!
Stop! Now! Shall I pull out all the stops?
Boost gauge limit raised.
O light, slice these demons.
You're freaking dead. Time to turn up the heat.
Let us fight to the end.
Activating skill. Sucker!
Knock them dead, Lancer.
Initiating skill. Have some more! You'll pay for that.
Activating shield.
Take him down, please. Sucker!
Master has taught you well.
You'll be sorry.
Let us fight to the end.
Activating drop.
Now, shall I pull out all the stops?
Let us fight to the end.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
In her holy name.
Finish him, Van.
They're coming. Get ready.
Activating skill.
Dice you up! Oh, light.
You're exposed. Now's our time to shine.
Boost level maximum.
I would exercise caution.
They're on the ground.
Now or never.
Now,
Initiating skill.
Come on.
Your strength exceeded ours.
Nice time. Moving on up.
Yay!
Do
Get
even
that, buddy.
better.
These chumps just won't stay down.
Because of the power of the cell phones.
Our multiplex spiritual marks seem to be more precise than before as well.
Yeah, but don't count us out yet.
That's enough, all of you. I've long been ready to pay the price for my actions. If this is my time, that's fine by me.
But Mr. Glasgow!
I'm sorry. It breaks my heart getting a youngster like you wrapped up in all this. I don't deserve your protection. Not after all the horrible things I've abetted through.
I mean, we agree. We need information from you first.
Can't say I agree with you there. You've got a price to pay, all right? But is dying really the way to square things out? Even as a member of Armada, your last dangling thread, you hated the Mafia at heart. So instead of running away from your sins, tap into that moral
Well,
code.
they
of yours
only
and
went
make
only
up
when they went too far for his. I mean, like I said, he was fine with all the other things they did.
If you regret what you did so much, when's the last time you left the people of Cray any flowers? Or gone to a memorial mass? We still don't have the whole picture on Almada's money trails either. There's a mountain of questions that only you know the answers to. The way I see it, you've got plenty of work left on your plate.
Van!
Sometimes the bigger the crime, the more we have to do to set things right.
Appealing to morals, are we?
Kinda sappy for my taste. But Master's littlest students got the right idea. Listen up, turd monkeys. This guy's coming with us. Gripe all you want, but we got to him first, and that's all there is to it. You follow me?
Oh?
I won't deny that we've had our spats here and there, but even you must concede that, generally speaking, the Church gives precedence to the party that first took initiative. In light of that, I must insist that you let us handle things from here on out. You can either swallow your pride, or stake it on another ill-fated attempt to intervene.
How uncommon for a Dominion to bring diplomacy to the table, rather than their stigmas.
I don't like you, buddy. You have no redeeming features to me. Your literal plan was, I will kill. I'm gonna kill. Give me what I want, or I'm gonna kill. But then I'll kill. You are clearly a giant hypocrite and terrible person.
Oh, yeah? You want to file a complaint or something?
Not at all. We will relinquish this matter, along with Almada's legacy, to you.
Yeah, we kicked your butt. Get out of
Be
here.
warned. One misstep and we will be there to reassume control.
Couldn't care less. Seriously, though. The existence
out
of
in the end.
Iscariot and how they have this guy acting really hurts the prior 10 games. So not last game, because that's where they introduced him, but the prior 10 games of the Church Legacy.
Perhaps. Only time will tell for certain.
Hey, he backed off, didn't he? That's a pretty good resolution in my book. Wouldn't be able to take you to see your boy otherwise.
What? You've met Luca? Oh, never mind. You know, I had half a mind to tell you to keep all your preaching to yourself. But I'm grateful you didn't. It'll be a long time yet before I'm able to face my wife and son again, though.
What do you mean?
Like I said before, this is my chance to make good on things. I'm turning myself into the police.
Good.
That's the only way I can put my family back together again.
I like to assume that was always going to be the end result for you, buddy.
Mr. Glasgow.
You guys weren't seriously going to let him go. even if, like I said, I was not going to hold him accountable for the Cray Village stuff, Rassian, and all the prior crime stuff.
You're a family man through and through.
Your sentence will be lengthy, no doubt, but you appear to have what it takes to serve it out.
I have a feeling that this is a country. This has to be a country with a limitation on how long a person can be imprisoned. Because, like I said, while a lawyer might get away with the bit about the Cray Village one, Rassian though,
Yeah, get your act together in there.
and all the years and years and years of criminal work. Does
It's not much of a
I'm
start
curious
giving
now.
back, but I want you to have this.
Does Japan have a limit to how long a person can be in jail? Nope, apparently they do life imprisonment in Japan. Life sentence with option of parole. They spend at least 10 years before they have a chance of parole. Okay. Alright. There we are. We all learned something.
I can see now that the Crimson Fragment will be safe with you.
For the love... You were holding out on us the whole time!
We did get interrupted. In his defense.
Seriously? You know you really ought to... Wait a second.
It looks like a
Is
piece.
that what I think it is?
Yeah, it looks like a piece of a Genesis.
An antique ornament. And the craftsmanship is incredibly intricate at that. I don't think there's any mistaking it.
It looks to be part of a Genesis, much like the one on Van's person.
So you've already heard of them. That's right. This piece comes from a Genesis. The 8th, if I had to guess.
The 8th Genesis?
It's true we never found it, but... Van, what do you make of this?
It was taken apart. Which means... Damn it. That bastard.
Yeah, Red Boy has a piece of one. That's why it looked different.
Master Bearguard gave us the rundown. These Genesis or whatever are the things Almada was trying to gather up, yeah?
No. They were kind of doing their own unrelated things. They were actually really happy to lose them?
Correct. Couldn't tell you why, but the orders came straight from Dante's himself.
They had a very lax attitude about
His
them.
lackey spent an awful long time searching for them.
They were useful, but not the end game.
But for whatever reason, I never did find the last one. This single fragment was sent to me the day before that whole death game started.
So this is their final key. This Crimson Fragment, while not an artifact, is still capable of inducing supernatural phenomena.
I don't know all the details, but it was a Genesis they used to create that nuclear weapon, right? This piece doesn't seem to have much power on its own. But I wouldn't take my word for that. The shape tells me that it's a section of the outer frame. Hard to say what would happen if you put all the pieces together.
Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree here, but do you have a lead on one of those pieces, Arkwright?
You could say that. It's nothing solid, though. I'll have to fact-check it myself. Blasco, what can you tell us about the other fragments? We'll take anything, even if it's a long shot.
Well, now that you mention it, there were rumors of something similar over in Longport.
Oh, we get to go back there.
Fortunately, I left all my paperwork on it behind. It should still be in my office back home.
Paperwork? Why does that sound familiar?
Yeah, remember the boy? I'm surprised it never came up when you were going over his documents.
Oh! Right! It's probably in that suitcase. We should get in touch with Luca and...
A suitcase? Doesn't ring a bell. By the way, if you don't mind my asking, how exactly did you meet my son?
We ran into him just yesterday, actually.
He was hauling this massive suitcase all over the place looking for you. Pretty darn brave for a kid his age.
We never officially accepted his request to find you, but I guess now we get to deliver some good news after all.
Is there going to be a twist?
Hold up. Just what are you going on
There
about?
we go.
Huh? Like we said, we met Luca yesterday.
Yeah, he stuffed all those documents you mentioned into a big suitcase and...
We're way off base, aren't we?
My son's name is Luca, but whoever you spoke to, it wasn't him. My Luca only just turned 5 years.
Oh, that bullet curved. Yep, there it is.
My fragment now.
Okay, buddy, with magic bullet.
You!
His face. Isn't that Luca?
I mean, all your... I mostly tell you all apart by the hair.
The so-called son himself, hmm? And that bullet just now.
You kept changing directions mid-flight. The kid's got some kind of special power. What the hell's going on here, Arkwright?
We got played, plain and simple. I knew I caught a whiff of something fishy. But I didn't think you'd sucker us in this hard, Luca. You sent us on Glasgow's trail by taking his son's name. We led you straight to him.
Van, disappointing. Usually you're better at sniffing
Ding,
things out
ding,
than that.
ding! And Mr. Spriggan wins the prize. Still, I'm shocked you caught on so fast. Here I had you figured for total rubes.
Buddy, you killed the guy just as he was about to reveal everything. They didn't exactly catch on. Anyhow, let's take a little break here. We'll come back in a bit. And we'll continue to, I guess we'll deal with Fun Gun Boy. I guess we'll find out who he is.